I will be pulling up to Jayvahn Garcia's house. And I'm telling you, Jayvahn Garcia, if you don't come outside yourself, I will walk up those stairs and drag you out myself. So it's up to you, whether you want to get your ass beat and not fight back, or fight back and lose. So pick one. What's up, we're getting back with another video, and today, as you saw by the title, I will be explaining what happened with the trio, me, Jayvahn, and Seth. A lot of drama and a lot of backstabbing. It's also gonna be like a little kind of mukbang kind of thing, because I got some girl pop. But you know, I'm going to be jumping into some snacks, and I'm also going to be jumping into the motherfucking tea and telling you guys what the fuck happened with us. My social medias will be linked down in the description down below. As always, if you ever want to contact me, because I respond to all my fans. And make sure you hit that subscribe button and also that notification bell to be notified when other videos drop. Let's just get right into the video. So some snacks that I got from GoPuff is I got some Cheetos. I don't know why it came in this big bag. Like, nobody asked for this. They always do the extra and charge you extra. No. Also got some Takis. Everybody knows I hate spicy food, but I'm still gonna grab them. I'm still gonna eat them. I got a little Hershey chocolate. I got some Airheads, and I also got a drink, so you guys can't be like, no Bev, because I got a Bev. Yeah, let's see. Where do I start? Okay, so it first started with me talking to this boy. This boy's DL. So, me and this boy were thinking about doing things just so he can experiment and be comfortable with his sexuality, so he can figure out what he wants. So, we were messing around kind of last year, but we fell off because the altercation we had. So it was like, okay, whatever. We fell off. I don't have feelings for you. So me and this boy started becoming cool again. So we were friends, and I'm pretty sure I told Jayvahn that I wanted to do something with this boy again. Even though we didn't, I still wanted to try again. So if I didn't, I don't know if I told Jayvahn, I forgot. Whatever. Because I remember telling somebody. But let's fast forward. Jayvahn texts me one day. And he's like, oh, Malachi, I've been messing with this DL boy. He goes to our school. And he said the name of the boy. I'm like, at first, my dumb ass, it didn't click to my head. So all I thought was, oh yes, bitch, better get that dick, this and that. That's what clicked into my head. The rest really didn't click in. So I was like, okay, yes, do you, period. Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to ruin nobody's DL shit. If you want to mess with somebody, mess with somebody. So then, I finally clicked into my head. And I'm like, hold on. Pause. So then, I start posting William and Eddie. If you guys probably don't know who William and Eddie are. This is William, and this is Eddie. Those are my friends. So I start posting them. I'm like, besties. You know, and originally Jayvahn and Seth were my besties. So I posted them to be petty. So, and I guess Jayvahn felt some type of way, and he was telling Seth, like, he called Seth and was like, oh, Malachi's posting William and Eddie as their bestie. He should just go be their best friends and this and that. Because Jayvahn gets jealous who's friends with who. So called me and told me that. So that night, Jayvahn called me, or I think it was the night before or something. Jayvahn called me, I know that, and he told me, he was like, oh, Malachi, guess who I'm flirting with? I'm texting right now. And it's like 2 a.m. I'm like, who, bitch? He's like, Gabrielle. I keep spitting, fucking llama. Fuck, these shits are hot. So, Gabrielle. And my friend Manny, that's his first love. So, it's like, and Manny was also his friend. So, it's like, why are you doing that to your friend? That's weird. So, I'm just like, Jayvahn, I don't know if that's a good idea. I was like, I don't know if that's a good idea. Like, you do you. And I was like, if Manny does try to fight you, I will fight for you. I didn't say in a rude way because at the end of the day, Manny's my friend. But I said, Manny fights you, of course, I'm going to step up for you because you will get your ass beat. I'm sorry. So, I'm like, step down. So I'm like, it's so weird, because it's like, you didn't mess with just one of your friends' exes, or people that you used to mess with. You messed with two. You did it to me and Manny. How you can't call someone your friend if you're going to continue to mess with people that you used to mess with? Mind you, Connecticut is a small state. So I don't expect you to not bump into someone I used to bump into or I used to mess with. Okay, but just let me know. And the fact, what you said in that paragraph, you're like, oh, I know that you used to mess with him, and I'm not gonna say his name. He was like, it's this boy. That just like shows you disregarded all my feelings. So I start posting mine and Jayvahn and Seth's group dances because we did a couple group dances together, like here, and here. We did a couple group dances together. So I started posting them, and I was like, our friend group was mad cute until Jayvahn started acting wacky. And he was like, how am I moving wacky? I was like, you sat here and you're messing with somebody I used to mess with. You know, I'm popping off on him. I can't show you guys the Snapchat messages. This was happening on Snapchat. I can't show you that because he blocked me. So, I'm like, okay. I'm just going off him like, you're dirty. I don't understand how you can mess with somebody like, and you're guys supposed to be best friends. So you knew that I messed with him, and you waited 3 months because you said that it was December, and then you told me in March. I'm like, you waited 3 months to tell me. You couldn't tell me the first day like, oh, okay, he hit me up. Are you okay with it? Are you okay with it? And mind you, I get that what Jayvahn was saying, like, oh, he didn't think me and this boy were a thing because we got into altercation. I get that. So my thing is, still ask. Me and Justin, that boy hits me with a passion. If you want to go mess with him, there was a point in time where I still loved him. So you don't go and do that, and you don't go ahead and mess with him. I liked this boy, and you still continue to mess with him, no matter issues or not. You should still let me know, so it doesn't come to a shock like you're doing it on purpose. So I'm going off on Jayvahn. So, me and Jayvahn are falling off, whatever. So, I try to fix it because at the end of the day, that's my best friend. I'm not just gonna let you go, you know? Because I'm not just gonna let 2 or 3 years worth of a friendship go because of a boy. So I'm like, I texted him on Snapchat, I'm like, I refuse to let this friendship go away. Because you're like my bestie. Like, I just can't let it go away. We've been through so much. So he continues to say, oh, I'm not saying this friendship is over, but it's just not going to be how it used to be because I can't trust you anymore. He's making it seem like it's my fault. Oh. He's trying to make it seem like it's my fault. You're the one that did me wrong. We argued and stuff, and I'm the one trying to forgive you. So this happened after I told Manny. I told Manny about Jayvahn messing with his first love. Because I was like, at the end of the day, I don't care if it looks like I'm snitching or anything. Because at the end of the day, you didn't do it to just one person, you did it to both your friends. You did it to Manny, and you're supposed to be cool with Manny. And you could sit here and just backstab him and mess with his first love, the person that he loved and just got out of a relationship with. You're going after vulnerable people, and you don't do that. So I told Manny, I was like, Manny, hey, Jayvahn is, I'm sorry to tell you, but Jayvon's messing with Gabriel. He was texting him at 2 a.m. in the morning, whatever, and I was letting Manny know. So I guess Manny was popping off on Jayvahn, whatever, and Jayvahn tried to say, oh, Malachi said he'll beat your ass, this and that, trying to bring me down. First of all, nigga, I said I was going to fight Manny because you can't fight, because he will beat the fuck out of you. That's why I said I was going to fight Manny. And you're sitting here trying to throw that in my face, don't ever ask for me to protect you again. So he's like, oh, I can't have, then that's when I texted him, I was like, well, I can just let our relationship go to waste. He was like, oh, I can't trust you, this and that. I'm like, I didn't do nothing wrong. You're the one that messed with both your friends' exes. How does that work? He wasn't my ex, but it was something I used to mess with for a little while, and he knew that. So it's just weird to me. So again, still, I tried to work out our friendship. So we have a group chat. It's called The Plastics. It's with me, Jayvahn, and Seth. Because we're like a friend group. Those are the only people I hang out with in school. So I text in the group chat. I'm like, hey guys, I want to ask you guys something. They're both like, yeah. So I'm like, hey, since I have 100 and this much followers on TikTok, why not we make a joint page? And I was like, because Seth, his dad, he said that his dad didn't, like, said he was bad at singing, And I was like, you should still pursue it. And he told me that. I was like, you should still pursue it no matter what anybody says. Because at the end of the day, those are your dreams. So I was like, you should go ahead and chase them. So I'm like, on the TikTok page, I was like, Jayvahn, I know you love dancing. You could do dances. I could do my thing. Seth, you could do singing. And I'll shout it on my page. Or you guys a fan base. And you guys have something to work for during this quarantine. And you know, why not? Get some followers. So, Jayvahn's like, nah, I'm good. He like, nah, I'm straight. I'm like, okay. He mad, he petty. Let him do what he wants. I'm like, how about you, Seth? Seth is like, oh, I don't think it doesn't feel right without Jayvahn. I'm like, Jayvahn is not the glue of this group. I asked if you guys want to make one. If he doesn't want to make it, you take the opportunity. Why are you going to let someone else dictate your success? How does that work? So then he texts back in the group chat like 5 minutes later or whatever. And he's like, oh, matter of fact, I actually want to do it. No. What you're not about to do is use me. I asked you once, and now you're going to sit here and say yes because Jayvahn probably texted you talking about, oh, just do it, just do it. No. I asked you once, you said no because it doesn't feel right with Jayvahn, without Jayvahn, and now you want to do it because it feels right without Jayvahn? No. You're not about to sit here and play me like I'm a fucking doll. You missed your opportunity. Bye. So. So then, I kind of have an issue with Seth because it's like, you're sitting here, always taking Jayvahn's side and shit, and this and that. So I think Seth asked me to post him. And mind you, Seth always asked me to post him. Malachi, can you post me? Malachi, can you post me? Can you post me? Can you do this? Da-da-da, put me on with a boy, put me on with a boy. He's always asking that. Seth probably has never posted me once, or probably once or twice, and he never posts me, but he always posts Jayvahn. He was like, Jayvahn's so bad, and Jayvahn's this, and that, but I don't get posted, but you want me to post you 24/7, and I don't get nothing in return? Bye for real. So, he's like, we're arguing about that, this and that, and this is where he's like, he apologized. He's like, you know, I'm sorry, I don't appreciate you enough. I'll start appreciating you. I'm so sorry. I apologize. This and that, that. He apologized. So I'm like, okay, Seth's a good person. But, okay, so then, this is where it all goes left. So, there's a challenge on TikTok, and it goes, oh, I want to foul, I want to tussle. And it goes, And it's basically you put all the people that you think are cute. So, Seth and Jayvahn made this challenge. And I'm watching the challenge. Seth posted it in his private story. And mind you, Seth knows I'm in his private story. And you posted this. So, the challenge is going on, and it's going on, whatever, this and that. So, it's going through, they're putting people that they think are cute, and Jayvahn puts this boy. So I'm like, after you done cried on FaceTime, you done sat here and said, I'm stop fucking with the boy, I promise. We made a deal. It was kind of a deal kind of thing. He said, I'm gonna stop messing with the boy, just don't bring it to social media. I'm like, okay, whatever. I can fucks with that. So you just disregard my feelings. You disregard everything you said. Everything you said, you sat here and apologized, was all fake, phony, for attention. And you still sat there and made me look dumb and disrespected me and my feelings and put him in that challenge. And then Seth, you know I'm in your private story, and you sat here and allowed him to do that. You sat here and allowed him to disrespect me because you didn't, and then you didn't check him in messages. You didn't be like, oh, do you think Malachi is gonna be okay with that? And this whole time he was like, I'm not picking sides, but you sat there. That just showed you picked Jayvahn's side. You didn't text him while you guys were doing the challenge, and it was like, you think Malachi would feel offended about that? You didn't say that. Then you got me in your post and you post it, and then now y'all boy besties. Jayvahn, you done known that boy since the beginning of 9th grade. Me and you dated. You came out for me. Child. Anyways, and you sat here and picked someone else up for me when all I did was protect you. And Seth, for you to even sit here and disrespect me like this, when I didn't like Seth at the beginning of the year because he tried to grab my brother's dick. Yeah, I'm gonna say that on camera. He tried to grab my brother's dick. That's why I was gonna fight Seth. But I pushed my feelings aside, pushed my pride aside. I was like, you know what? Let me forgive this boy, and he may actually be cool. You start becoming cool, and you sat here and disrespect me like this and pick Jayvahn over me. Right, for real, because all y'all little kids think it's about popularity. Jayvahn's the most known, and I'm gonna go be friends with him, and no, and fuck Malachi's feelings. Alright, so I'm heated. I'm cursing Seth out. I'm just like, what really bugged me? What really bugged me is that this is the third week before I posted another YouTube video. I'm sorry about that, guys. I was gonna post. I tried to post last week, but then I posted a video, and it got copyrighted. So I got me in my back. So it's like this would have been a perfect story to tell for YouTube, inform you guys on what happened, because everybody wants to know what happened. And you sat here and stopped my flow, my workflow, because this is my job. You stopped my workflow because you told me to keep it on social media, and you still sat here and went behind my back and still messed with the person you said you was gonna stop messing with. You're stopping my workflow. You're stopping my viewers from getting good content that they want. You're stopping everything because you don't want nobody to know how dumb and disgusting you are. Now they know. So I go on Instagram Live. Oh, you sound spicy as fuck. So I go on Instagram Live. I'm just spazzing out, because it's like, it just hurts me. Because at the end of the day, he was my best friend for years. And this is how you sat here and did this. And everybody sending to him, him and Seth, and they're not joining. So it's like, y'all know y'all both did wrong. And y'all gonna sit here and try to avoid the problem. No, face it head on and be like, I'm sorry, and made up to your mistakes, period. And it just sucks really bad, because it's like, those are my besties. Now when I go back to school, I have nobody to sit with. Mind you, I'm okay with being alone, because I really don't care. I'd rather be by myself and chill by myself than rather sit here around all these fake people that just smile in my face when it's usually for clout and views and money and all that. I'd rather do that, because while I think why I think sometimes my relationship with Jayvahn and Seth is based off my clout is because Jayvahn will take a video on my phone, whatever. And he'll take a video and he'll post it. And I'll be like, oh, don't post it on my main story, make sure you post it on my private. Because I don't really post on my main unless it's me. A cute picture of me or nothing, I just post on my private. He like, no, I wanna post it on your main story. I'm like, no, post it on my private. I told you where to post it there. And he'll still continue to post on my main. I'll delete it and he'll get mad. If you want a cute picture, you post it on your story. What the fuck do you need my views for? And it's awful. And it's not like this is the first time that I found something weird with a boy. With Jayvahn. Jayvahn, if you're watching this, you'll find out and you can text me. There's this boy from NB, New Britain. I mess with him, whatever, this and that, whatever. Jayvahn, no, he didn't even know of this boy. Jayvahn did not even know this boy. How do you have him on Snapchat? Because I saw him screenshot a post and it said from his Snapchat. I said, how do you even have him on Snapchat? What the fuck? And then I told Jayvahn about this other boy. He lives in Hartford. I told him about this other boy. And you start texting him at 1 a.m. What are you texting him? Like he wasn't going to tell me. Why are you texting him? You're trying to piggyback off boys that I messed with. No, don't do that. Thanks. Yeah, but that's really all the tea that happened between me, Jayvahn, and Seth. I definitely want it to be known that when summer rolls around, when this quarantine lifts, when we were able to go outside, I will be pulling up to Jayvahn Garcia's house. And I'm telling you, Jayvahn Garcia, if you don't come outside yourself, I will walk up those stairs and drag you out myself. So it's up to you, whether you want to get your ass beat and not fight back, or fight back and lose. So pick one. I don't have time to play games because everybody knows I hate everybody knows I hate looking stupid. If you say something, stand by it. I'm gonna stop messing with the boy. Don't work the social media. I'm not about to be the only one holding up my deal when you're sitting there running around with the boy that I used to mess with. Jayvahn didn't take nobody from me. I stopped with someone and you picked up where I left off, you little rat. What the fuck? At the end of the day, that's what he wants to go do, be a little whore and run around with other boys that his friends used to mess with. Go right ahead. I don't care if you go fuck Justin. Yes, that was somebody I love, but I don't care. Because at the end of the day, it don't do nothing to me and make you look dirty and ruin your character. And I bet if you go do it, you dare not to say nothing else to me, because you know I will smack you. I will smack fire out of you. I'm not going to fight Seth because Seth's not the main factor of this. Mind you, I am mad at him, but it's Jayvahn that did it. It wasn't Seth. It was just, he was caught in the crossfire. That was it. So, when I do fight Jayvahn, there will definitely be a video on that. So stay tuned, and more bangles will be dropping. Just know, because I'm on my this time. Period. My social medias will be linked down in the description down below. As always, if you ever want to contact me, because I respond to all my fans. And that's it, bitch. I hope y'all enjoyed this mukbang. And yeah, but that's it for y'all. I got nothing else to say. And Jayvahn, this wraps. Peace out, y'all. I can't even do peace out.
Nope. Bugatti Chiron. Thank you very much.
I did. It's in my.